What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. I hope everybody enjoyed Monday's vlog where I recapped the Yankees and the Rays live game experience and added some footage along to go with that. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. Um, so before we get into today's vlog, we're going to talk about the new Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg movie Day Shift on Netflix. But before we get into that, I just want to tell you a little bit about what's coming up on the channel, man. This week, in addition to today's vlog, today as you're watching this, it's Wednesday. You're going to get a bonus vlog, which will drop sometime during the week at the end of this week, where I talk about Madden 23, next gen Madden 23. I got a chance to play it, and I will give you my first impressions on that. So look out for that. We also got another episode of Classic Conversations. It's been a while since I've done one of those, and it's gonna feature my buddy Isaac. Dad's gonna come next week, and then in the month of September going into October, let's see, we got All Out in movie theaters. I can't wait to go to that. That's always fun watching an AEW pay per view in a movie theater surrounded by wrestling fans, and then on September 9th, we got NBA 2K23 coming out. Finally get to play NBA 2K23 because I've been breaking down all the new features and stuff on that. So I can't wait to play. Then we got, my friend Marsha's wedding. I'll try to get some footage on that. That's coming up on the 18th. And then on the 21st is AEW Grand Slam in at Arthur Ashe Stadium. I was there last year, so we're gonna run it back this year. Definitely gonna get footage from there. On then in the month of October, we got New York Comic Con. I'll be there on October 8th, which is the Saturday. Then on the 10th, I will be at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn for Monday Night Raw. So that's what we got coming up on the channel. Plus more exciting interviews I'm lining up, and just keep it locked right here, man. Hit that notification button and subscribe so you don't miss anything, man. So let's get into what I want to talk about today, which is the new Jamie Foxx and Jamie Foxx led co-starring Snoop Dogg and Dave Franco movie Day Shift on Netflix. So, it was a really fun movie for me, man. I loved it. It was so over the top. So basically, the plot is that Jamie Foxx, who disguises himself as a pool cleaner, is really like a vampire bounty hunter. And he goes around shooting the living dead around Los Angeles. And the plot is that what do you call it? He's trying to get back into the union, I believe. I think that's how they call it. The union of that he was in before he went rogue and started just hunting vampires by himself for money. So, and the whole thing is that his wife, who he has an estranged relationship with, she's going to move to Florida with her daughter unless he can get money to persuade them to stay. So because apparently Jamie's wife, played by Megan Good, thinks that he's been like cheating on her because he used to work the night shift. So he didn't tell her that he was really a vampire hunter. So she thinks that he's out here cheating and messing around and all that, but doesn't know the deal. And the main villain of the movie, I forgot her name. She's going after Jamie because after Jamie Foxx's character because she apparently he had killed her daughter who was a vampire, and now she's trying to get even with Jamie by killing his family and taking something from him, like the way he took it from her. So, and Big Snoop plays this guy, Big John Elliott, man. Real old school cowboy, take no shit. Real old school bounty hunter, and he, kind of helps Jamie with getting back into the Union, and what do you call it? So they're followed by this guy named Seth, who the boss pins appoints to follow Jamie because he doesn't want Jamie violating anything. He said, what, one more time you screw up, that's pretty much it for you. And he wanted to take the night shift where he was most accustomed to, but the boss was like, no, you're gonna work the day shift. So then Seth, who's Dave Franco's character, real no nonsense, young guy, wants to do everything by the book and has to report everything to the boss. But then, by the end of the movie, Jamie turns him into a real badass. Trying to help him fend for himself and stand up for himself and all that. So it's real cool. And then you got these two sets of brothers these two brothers who follow Jamie and help him do his work, and they need their own sequel. They need their own movie, and if you don't give them a spin-off, they need to get more time in the sequel if there is any. I definitely want to see more Seth and more of those two brothers, man, because they were great stars along with Jamie. It was and Snoop. So what do you call it? And I've gotta say, the director must have been a really huge wrestling fan because there is a lot of wrestling moves in there. You got some Hurricane Runners, you got a Canadian Destroyer, you got a everything in there, head scissors, clotheslines. Yeah, man. So it was a really fun, over the top movie. So if you're into gore and over the top violence and action, it's kind of like. It's kind of like Dog the Bounty Hunter means House of the Dead. So, but instead of hunting zombies, you're hunting vampires. So that's pretty much it, man. Day of the Dead. Oh man, Day Shift. Netflix. Check it out if you can. Really fun, really cool movie. Yeah. So that's gonna do it for today's vlog. If like, subscribe, and share. And like I said, hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.